So this is the agenda. So let me ask you, how much do you know about roofing?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. And have you had anybody else come out and give you any information about your roof?
Nope.
Okay. Well, if nothing else, I'm going to give you a lot of good information today. Just tell you a little bit about myself. I've been in one form of remodeling or another for about the last 20 years. And I can tell you there are 3 projects you can do on your home that are really just a good return on investment. And that's kitchens, baths, and roofs. The only downside to these projects is they tend to be some of the most expensive projects you can do. Now, I have found when people call me out, there's usually 3 motivating factors. And the first one is just updating the look or the aesthetics. Over time, your roof starts to get black streaking down the front of it. You can see it down from the street. It's just an eyesore. The second reason people call us out is just overall safety and convenience. As your roof age, it becomes susceptible to leaking and things like that. And then the third reason people call us out is really just trying to take those other 2 and marry them together at an affordable price. Let me ask you, Nicole, when it comes to pricing, how important is that going to be to you?
Very important.
So, if you could find a company that could make your roof aesthetically beautiful, safe and secure and affordable, probably be someone you want to hear a little bit more about, right?
Yes.
So what separates us at Capital City Roofing from everybody else is we are literally less than 1% of all of our competition. And what I mean by that is we literally have the highest certifications, not just in the state, but in the actual country. And we do all of the continuing education to keep the certifications current. Because of that, we only use premium quality materials. We want to make sure that when we put a roof on that it is good for life. Our warranties, second to none. It is lifetime on the shingle. It is lifetime on the installation. And when it comes to having it installed, we really do have the best installers in the state. All of our guys have got over a decade of experience, and they're all also certified through the manufacturer. Now, Nicole, you would think that if a company had the highest certifications, only used premium quality materials, the best warranties and installation, they'd probably be the most expensive, right?
Yes.
That's the crazy part. We typically are about 20 to 30% less than all of our major competition. As we go through this today, I promise you at some point you're going to be like, yeah, that's the system we want. You're going to love our system. Everybody loves our system. The only thing you may not love is the price. So I'm going to be completely transparent when it comes to that, because when you think about it, there's really only a couple of ways to get this project done. And the first one is just DIY, do it yourself. Now, I assume if you were going to try and do this yourself, I probably wouldn't be sitting here, right?
Right.
But think about that process, right? You got to go to Home Depot, you got to go to Lowe's, you got to pick out all of the material. You got to make sure you get enough shingles. You got to get the right underlayment, the drip edge. You go check it out, and keep in mind, a lot of times we use a tractor trailer to deliver the material to your home. But you go check it out, you're $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 just in material, and that's if you can do it yourself. A lot of people get into it and realize they've bitten off more than they can chew, might have to call somebody else out to help you. In result, you might get this done $10,000, $11,000, $12,000, but your roof may not be straight. It might start leaking in 5 years. The vast majority of people wish they had never done that. So what most people tend to do is go the professional route. Now, the advantage to this is you do tend to get a better product. You do tend to get a better installation and warranty, but you also tend to spend more money. And when it comes to choosing a company, I don't know if you've looked, but there's a lot of us. You've got us, Pinnacle, Power, Erie, Finley, and the price ranges between everybody is all over the place. You take Mario's Roofing, for example, in Atlanta. Now, this is a company, they'll just come out and they'll put shingles right over top of your existing shingles, and they're $11,000, $12,000, $13,000. You go all the way across the spectrum to like Erie. I was in a home last week in Alpharetta, pretty similar to your home here, and Erie was at $35,000, which is crazy. And here's the thing. Our system blows them out of the water, and it's not $35,000. Now, the bad news is, well, we're not just going to put shingles over top of your shingles for $13,000 either. But like I said, we tend to be about 20 to 30% less than all of our major competition. And that's the thing, Nicole. Most of my customers tell me that if they could get premium quality products, the best installation and warranty at an average to just below average cost, they would see the value in that. Would you?
Yes.
And lastly, everything always comes down to timing. I will tell you right now, really is the best time for us. We're still in the slow season, so right now we're really focused on just keeping installers moving. So we really do have some good incentives and discounts available, but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and take a look at your roof. I'm going to do a full inspection of the perimeter. I really want to just see what the water's doing. I will need to be able to access your attic. A lot of times what's happening on the outside of the roof is a direct result of what's happening up in the attic. So I just want to check things, make sure it's got proper ventilation and things like that. When I'm done, I'm going to take a lot of pictures. We'll sit back down and go over it. Fair enough?
Yeah, that sounds good.